Bitburger Grand Prix gold. He just beat the former world champions.
Oh, what a start to their senior career.
Yeah, it's only their second tournament together. First ever Super Series tournament together, and they've beaten the former world champions.
And that's not a bad result, and that was in 2 games. 2 straight games.
2 straight games, absolutely.
21-18, 21-15, as far as I remember. Watching it out of the corner of my eye on the other court.
Yeah. Well, Marjin and CHN, winners of this title 2 years ago, when they were the #1 seeds. Beat a Malaysian pair in the final, Chan Ping Soon and Go Liu Ying. And I hear that Go Liu Ying is back training again, which is wonderful to hear. I hear she's been doing some modelling as well.
Yes, she has.
Yes.
I saw that in the paper too. You know, you and we follow the Malaysian papers now.
We do.
And get a little bit of gossip.
We do. They win-loss record for the year. 5 finals from 10 tournaments. As always, very impressive. CHN and Marjin. CHN, 29 years of age. He'll turn 30 this month. Marjin, 26. And as you can see, both of their previous matches in 2 straight games. Both of their 2 previous opponents, Europeans. That's nice to see the brother and sister Irish combination of Sam and Chloe McGee. And then Dreven and Dibova of Russia in the second round. So to the Koreans, and they had to come through the qualifying. Can you believe that? There, Amahei won. 2 medals from last year's World Championships in China. Her mixed doubles partner also has 2 medals, not from the same World Championships, but 2 silver medals in the men's doubles.
So if you put them together, they must be good.
They must be, and they have proved to be very good. They used to play together, formed their partnership in June last year at the Thailand Grand Prix Gold. But they have enjoyed success last year, reached 3 finals in 3 consecutive tournaments played. Singapore Super Series, Chinese Taipei Grand Prix Gold, and the China Masters as well. So the fact that they haven't been playing together means that their world ranking has plummeted, which is why they've had to qualify for this year's tournament.
Korea. And on my left, CHN, Marjin, China. Marjin to serve. Yeon-seong, level, play.
So the former champions, the 2-time World Championship silver medalists and Olympic silver medalists as well for China. CHN and Marjin. I wonder what they would have achieved had they not been playing in the same era as Jiang Nan and Zhao Yunlei.
Yeah, that's always the case, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's a good combination. They've done very well, and they still have chances of doing well. We've been speculating, you and I, for a long time whether CHN is going to be part of the strategy for the Olympics, but every time we doubt him, he goes in and plays a perfect performance, get to the finals, even get some wins now and again. So, you know, putting our words totally.
1, 2.
Well, I thought he was struggling physically, I have to say, at the beginning of the year.
Yes, about 10 months ago.
Yeah. Of course, they won the last Premier Super Series prior to this, the Denmark Open. In fact, their 2 titles this year have both been in Premier Super Series events, the Malaysian, the first one in Denmark.
Service over. 3, 2. Service over. 3, all.
CHN here realized how strong the drift can be when he played it that much out of the court. So next time I've got to be careful.
Service over.
Well, it's nice to see
4,
this
3.
young lady back on the world stage, because I remember at the end of last year she withdrew either partway through a match or before the tournament started, 4 consecutive tournaments with injury problems that have been such a sensation at last year's World Championships.
5-3.
Silver in the women's doubles, bronze in the mixed doubles, playing with Shin Baek-chol. Women's doubles with Jung Ye-na. Good to see her back.
That's good smash.
Very good smash.
Not only power, but placement as well.
6-3.
I have to ask you, though, Morten, because looking at this man, Yeon-seong, you know, he's world #1 now with Yeon-dae in the men's doubles. They've really been astonishingly successful since forming their partnership. I know they lost the World Championship final to their teammates, Go and Shin, but I would have thought that if Korea were looking to take a gold medal come Rio in a couple of years' time, I would have thought it was the men's doubles.
Yeah.
And in a way, I'm a little bit surprised that they've put him back into the mixed doubles as well, as a second discipline.
Yes, you can say that. But it all depends on when it comes to crunch time, whether they're going to play this mixed doubles or not. Let's argue, for argument's sake, that he's using this as practice for his doubles as well. And the touch of playing mixed doubles, which is very needed now and again. And then, you know, you say eventually when it comes to decision time, he's not playing the mixed. He's focusing on the doubles, you know, really the last 4 or 5 months or so. And then he's been practicing mixed as well, playing tournaments, he's been playing a lot of matches and so on. And I think that could add up to the whole package of improving his game.
That is fascinating.
Because he plays now doesn't mean that he will play eventually.
Yeah.
9-3.
Because I think, you know, if they had to choose, I think you're right. And I think, was this Rio 2016, he would not be playing that.
Right.
10-3.
It really is so interesting, Morten, because, you know, I look at this and I look at the way he plays his men's doubles with Yeon-dae, and he is very much the worker on court. And it goes without saying, in mixed doubles, whilst the woman's role, I think, is probably more crucial tactically within the game of mixed doubles, there is no doubt in my mind that physically the man has the bigger role in the mixed doubles discipline. So here we are, he's playing 2 disciplines where he has the physical part within the partnership. And yeah, but I can understand what you're saying, because some of the touch shots, I know they haven't started terribly well. I mean, 8 points adrift at the mid-game interval.
Yeah, not a good start.
But I can see what you're saying.
It will be adding up to his skills.
Yeah.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. (11-3). Play.
What a good start by CHN and Margin. Margin serving here.
Service over. 4-11.
Oh my goodness.
Here comes the powerhouse.
Service over.
That's beautifully played by Margin, isn't it?
12-4.
But I think it's so interesting the margin in the Chinese setup. For some odd reason, she doesn't seem to fit in. I don't know if I can explain myself right enough. I think she's playing a very, very good mixed doubles, but obviously, as you say, Zhang Nan
13-4.
and
Zhao Yunlei.
yes, they are the preferred pair, should they play the Sudirman Cup and all that. When it comes to doubles, she's all the way up there. Whoever she partners,
Yeah.
she gets to a semi or a final. She might not win it, but she's all the way up there with whoever they choose her to play with. But somehow, she's not really in the picture.
No, I would agree wholeheartedly with that. And I've always thought that
Service over.
to say it's a bit of a waste is wrong,
5,
because if they want her to
13.
focus on ultimately on the mixed doubles. But, for instance, the All England final, she reaches the final with Tang Yuan Ting
Exactly.
this year. She's former world #1 with Wang Xiaoli.
Yeah.
You know, you're right, she has played with so many different women's doubles partners. She brings on the
6,
youngsters.
13.
And
And-
consistently doing it so well.
Exactly. But then, right, we don't really want you for the women's doubles, so bring on another youngster.
Yes.
And you've brought that youngster on. Thanks very much.
Yeah,
Now bring on a...
next.
Exactly. So I understand exactly where you're coming from on that.
Seven, 13. Okay. Eight, 13.
Take that.
Yeah. Pull that out of your chest.
Pins.
Yeah. Raises his hand in apology. Ooh. Well. I'm surprised.
9,
Well,
13.
were you convinced by that? Let's have another look at it.
Not really, but
Oh, yes, I am now. Good call, line judge. Well played.
Service over. 14, 9. Play.
yeah, she's not happy on Hei-Won. She's, I think she's accepting that she's lifting a little bit too much. This was much better.
Yeah.
Service over. 10, 14.
And it's a good comeback here for Korea. 11-3 down, and now it's only 14-10.
11, 14.
Oh, a nice flick serve. Beautiful. Oh, did you see how he got that one back?
That's
Really, really well played by CHN.
unbelievable.
Well deserved play and point for Korea, but well done.
12, 14.
I hope we will get that one again. You should see that in slow motion. Look at this, look at this. It's way behind him. Way, way, way behind him. Look at that.
How on earth did he control that?
13,
So we have a comeback here, 13-14.
9 of the last 10 points against the Koreans.
Service over.
That's an important point.
15, 30.
But I must say that I think that On Hye-won is really picking up her game here. I know she's missing that one. It's a very, very difficult shot. But she has really picked up her game.
Yeah.
Not giving too many opportunities away and really trying to play good at counter-attacking shots and so on. She has really picked up her game. And this is one of the pitfalls of Margin's game. We had a
14,
perfect example here.
15.
She's good intercepting. She had an opportunity actually to kill that one, but she just blocked it. And that's, you know, if you have to say anything about her game, she's very alert, she's very agile at the net, she's intercepting perfectly, but so many times giving the opportunity, she's just blocking it.
Yeah,
15, all.
You know why? The Koreans are simply just playing faster.
yeah.
They are playing very, very fast at the moment. Su Chen is all over the place, trying to cover as much as possible.
Play.
Remember, they were 4-13 down.
Yeah.
They're now 15 all.
Look at how well she's doing it. Oh, that's excellent play. Both sides really,
16,
really good
15.
badminton. But that lift was perfect. Very good pace.
12 of the last 14 points now. Not supposed to be able to do that against Olympic silver
stay on the
medalists.
Nope.
Service over. 16, all.
So the Koreans really have to watch out now. This massive, big effort catching up.
Yeah,
You automatically start relaxing a little bit. Oh, I made the big comeback here. And then suddenly your opponent is raising away again. You really have to watch out. But look at that.
yeah.
Look at how well she's playing at the net there. The
17,
Korean girl
16.
on Hye-won. That's beautiful play, isn't it?
It's wonderful.
Service over. 17, all. No! 18, 17. Pass the shuttle, please. Service over.
She's understated, isn't she?
18, all.
Hye-won.
She is.
Everything she does, she's not spectacular in great fast movement or showboating or anything, but everything she does very well. Oh, well, of course, there's the curse of the commentator
over.
that makes her.
But she has served
Yeah.
really well.
Yeah.
She has served
19,
really well. So
18.
yes, it is the curse of the commentator.
Service over.
Worked first time around for
19.
CHN, trying to pass his opponent at the net. First time it worked well, second time here he got punched.
Game point 19.
Good flick serve. Look at the way how she challenged.
Yeah,
Margin.
I can hardly believe I'm saying opening game to the Koreans.
11-3 down, mid-game into it.
Yeah. And 13-4 down. What a comeback. What good play by the qualifiers, Yeon-seong and Hae-won.
That's grossly unfair to say.
Confirmation, 21-19 in 18 minutes. Does actually raise an issue, though, Morten. You know, this Korean pair, they played together in the past last year. 3 tournaments this year. Semi-final last week at the Korean Grand Prix event. A couple of quarterfinals, the Asian Championships, and the Chinese Taipei, where you were.
Yes.
Grand Prix Golds event. And because they've played 3 tournaments, they don't get a notional ranking. And therefore their ranking...
No, you usually only play 2, isn't it?
I think maybe it's even 1 now.
Okay, okay.
So
We'll have to go into the
yes,
books.
so their
Second
world
game.
ranking
Level.
of 104
Play.
is taken as a proper ranking,
Yes.
and it's I was going to be very forceful and say it's darn right wrong, you know, that a pair this good, that's proven themselves in the past,
1
have to go into the qualifying. I understand the rules, of course I do, you know, but it is amazing that we have this sort of anomaly in the rules, that this can happen.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be able to design
Me neither.
a program saying, you know,
Service
what to
over.
do in a situation like this and all that. I'm
1-0.
really not equipped for that. But, you know, it would be wonderful if
Yeah.
you know, you could design something
Yeah.
to say, okay, this is not really, this is grossly unfair.
Yeah.
You know, we have to do something about
Yeah.
that.
Service over.
But I'm not the one
2-1.
to do rules and all that, because I'm simply not good at it. So.
Oh.
He had seen that
3-1.
way before it was played.
How about using results from a 2-year period towards seeding rather than towards ranking? Golf uses 2 years for their ranking, don't they?
Don't ask me. Don't ask me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Service over. 2-3.
Oh, dear me.
Service over. 4-2.
Yeah, they're a bit rattled, aren't they? Look at this.
Yes.
Big discussions.
Yeah. And I would say almost as usual when it comes to a situation where this Chinese pair is in trouble. Who is leading the word? It's margin.
5-2.
Yeah, my goodness. And look at the coaches too.
You want to change? Yes.
It's interesting though, the first time I really watched Margin, semi-final of the All England, I can't remember what year it was, but she was playing with Jingbo.
Oh yes, yeah.
had been very successful with Gowling,
Yeah, very.
and therefore he was the more senior partner. And I can tell you, in the 2-minute timeout between the second and the third game, margin was reduced to tears. And now she's grown in her confidence, in her belief, and as you say, now she's the commander of this partnership. She's younger than her mixed doubles partner here, but she is very most definitely the commander.
Service over. 3-6.
Oh, she's missed it.
Service
Goodness
over.
gracious.
7-3.
That's quite spectacular, wasn't it?
Yes.
Once again. Oh! He's working hard.
That's gone well.
All that energy for nothing. Yeon-seong.
4-7.
Yeah, threw body and soul into those
Absolutely,
smashes.
three ones in a row.
Yeah.
With the block in between.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. She's really holding her position. I think, you know, I think when I've seen
5-7.
CHN and Margin played so many times against many opponents, not
Stay on the
hundreds of
board, please.
opponents, but
Yeah.
many opponents. And when that Chinese partnership is winning, it's always because CHN is adding on so much pressure on the woman
Yeah.
that they simply can't maneuver, they can't get out of it, and they win. But here, the Korean is just holding her ground all the time and playing solid shots
Yeah.
and not getting into trouble.
Service over. 8-5.
Oh, what a good shot here. Really
9-5.
well spotted by Yeon-seong. Once again, he's seeing that Margin is covering the straight one and then playing this cross-court block into the open space. And CHN have to run all the way from the back up to cover the front of the court, and obviously that was a little bit too much for him.
Service over. 6-9. Seven, 9.
Yeah, she was covering that cross-court one anyway, wasn't she? I'm possibly sensing a shift here.
The Koreans were racing away, but suddenly
Yeah.
it stopped.
Service over. 10-8. Interval.
So 3-point advantage. Once again, body and soul put into that smash from Yeon-seong.
Yeah.
So what would you be saying to the Chinese pair here?
That's a good question. I think that the Koreans, they're quite happy to have the woman at the back. Hae-won, and I think that maybe you should try to exploit that. Flick a few more services. She's quite happy to stand back. She is attacking all the time, but maybe the Chinese combination can step up side by side and really adding on some pressure. Unless she starts clearing, then you can get into attacking position from there. But they have to move up on the court, and then apply the pressure.
11-8. Play. 12-8.
And that really is a sign that CHN is worried. Two errors on the return of serve, the first 2 points after the mid-game interval.
Well, that's not the best of starts. What's that? No, it's in.
Oh, it's landed in. Well, Yeon-seong was convinced it was going to go out, and he was already off to change his broken racket.
Yeah.
Service over.
That's incredible.
9-13.
Nice, good pictures.
Look at that.
That's good pictures. Oh. Racket still intact. There it's gone.
Yeah. Remember what you were saying earlier about Saudi not using her left arm as a counterbalance? Wasn't that a wonderful example of how to use your other leg as a counterbalance as you're jumping backwards?
Yeah. And we saw the leg all the way up there, the right leg. So now they have her in the right position at the back there.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh, how did he get that back?
Service over.
Well, no wonder. A little nod of approval between the two Korean players. My goodness me. CHN got back a net cord.
You okay?
That one there.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's good fighting spirit.
Yeah.
Sending the right signals here. I don't know if you can help me out.
10.
Taipei, who did the Koreans lose to in that tournament? Because I was there and I saw the match. I just cannot remember who they lost to.
Brother and sister.
Oh,
Marcus
Bernadette's.
Yeah. Marcus Peter Bernadette.
And that was a very good match.
Yeah.
Full.
So that's when
15,
she can hold the
10.
grounds.
Yes. Yeah.
Even on that one where the pressure is so great and the big man is standing right in front of her and pushing her, and she can still get it over him.
Margin, get ready.
Interesting one by telling Margin to get ready.
Once again.
She didn't block that time. She kept the pressure on.
She did,
11,
Margin, yes.
15.
And she placed it very nicely on the forehand side. And that's where, if you really look at it, you can see that Hae-won is so committed to her backhand defense.
Oh, clever. Yeah.
Service over.
Punch clear.
Yeah, that's so good. That's really,
16,
really clever, as she said.
11.
And look at the coaches, they acknowledging it. That was good play. And be reminded, it was the Chinese coaches nodding in approval of the very good shot from Yeon-seong.
Service over. 12, 16.
Oh, this is a crucial couple of rallies coming up right now. Oh, my word, that's good.
13, 16.
It's a good rally. Does turn that nicely, doesn't she?
She does.
14, 16.
Just didn't move her feet on that one.
Okay. Go on, okay. Service over.
How quick was that?
17, 40.
And technically so good. Short, sharp movement of that racket head.
Absolutely. That was a beauty. And once again, it's sending so strong signals, you know, don't play me at the net and I will kill it.
Oh, well, CHN's asking for a challenge. There is no Hawkeye on
There's
that
no challenge on that line.
front
There's no
service
camera.
line.
Yeah, that's no.
The line judge called it good. Called it in. And I agree.
Why there's no challenge? There's
And
no
you can
camera.
only hope for an overrule from the umpire, and I don't think he will get that.
No.
18, 14. CHN. Service over. 15.
Well, it's now or never for the number 2 seeds. Got to close this gap. Across the body again.
Service over.
Yeah, but look at that return from
19.
Yeah.
15.
that return of serve into the deep backhand corner of CHN.
Service over. 16, 19.
Using the reverse slice to keep that straight. Good flick serve. That's what you were suggesting earlier.
Yes.
Inside the back line. And now there's just 1 point
19.
in it.
Yeah. But this is crucial, and he's got to serve to Yeon-seong. And that's not easy.
Coach.
The pressure is enormous.
Line.
Good serve too. Oh, it's Wayne. What on earth was he thinking?
Yeah, but CHN really turned him
19. Oh.
very, very quickly on that one. If you get it in slow motion, you will see he's actually caught a little bit. So maybe even forced to leave it.
So the 4-point deficit has been closed. It's 19 all. Short. There's going to be a challenge. I think it's going to be in vain. I thought that landed in.
Challenge. Sideline. Called in.
That's a close call. I don't want to call that one.
Oh yes, that's in. Surely.
Yeah, it looks in.
There we go. Confirmation. And having been 15-19 down, now the
One
former
challenge
champions
remaining.
have a game point opportunity to send this to a third and decider.
19. Play.
Oh, that's gone long.
Service over.
That's cool to leave it, isn't it?
That's very cool.
20. Oh.
Somehow you just know it, don't you? So you have to leave it.
It's long. Well long.
Service over.
And now a second opportunity to take this second game.
21. 20. play. Done.
Well, the Koreans going to get told off here for taking too long. They've done it. Would you believe it? 15-19 down in the second game. And the number 2 seeds have taken the second game 22-20. And we will indeed be treated to a third and deciding game.
还好，我们刚才顶峰的时候，你不能跳出来，只要一停顿动作就到不了，都在半场，所以你感觉像柳原先杀得很舒服，球不到位。刚才，现在这边我们顺风主要是控制抽牙指啊。
Ready? Final game. Level. Play.
Well, I think I said at the end of the opening game, I didn't think I'd be saying opening game to the Koreans, but indeed I did. Having been 11-3 down at the mid-game interval, they came out to win it, and I'm not sure I would have predicted us having a third and deciding game.
No, I think you're so right. But as you say, we've been treated to yet another wonderful game of this mixed doubles. It's such a good match. So let's see if third game can live up to the expectations of the first 2 games we've seen so far.
Service over. 1-2. Service over. 3-1.
So China off to a very, very good start here in the third game, 3-1 up.
Just the racket. Come on.
And we had a clash of rackets here. That's going long.
4-1.
You must be desperately unlucky with that. That's out. That's out.
Service over. 2-4. CHN.
So the umpire here, Johannesson from Denmark, is warning CHN that he shouldn't walk around on the court that much, but get ready as soon as possible, ready for play.
Badminton.
Going wide.
Service over. 5-4.
So somehow it looks like we're been treated to yet another good game here. 5-4 for China, but both of the pairs are really sort of trying to work out the strategy, how to outmaneuver their opponents. What we see a lot is how they're able to put the two women at the back of the court. Both pairs are trying to apply that kind of tactic. And that is so much indecision by Yeon-seong here.
6-4.
Not the best of decisions, you know. You either play it or you don't. It's too crucial just to leave it. Beautiful defense by Margin here. Very nicely. Good counter-attacking shot. Not lifting it, but playing that flat drive back straight. Really, really nicely played.
It really is amazing how it's all just turned around.
It is. It's a funny match in that respect.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Service over. 5-8.
So once again, I think we have a lot of time wasting.
Yeah.
Before the players are getting ready.
The match on court 3 will be men's doubles between 3号场地将要进行的是男子双打比赛，由来自中华台北的李顺木、蔡嘉欣对阵来自日本的远藤大友、赵潘贤一。
No more wasting time.
Umpire Li Sun, China. Service judge Wang Zhenhe, China.
本场比赛裁判员李森，中国；发球裁判员王征和，中国。
That's good angle.
7, 8.
Good play. So do we see yet another comeback?
I wouldn't bet against it.
No, neither would I. 7-8, good serve.
Serve is over.
Both players are doing the absolute
9,
right thing.
7.
Margin is taking the chance. She is playing the shot. She's playing it so well. Yeon-seong have to try to cover it. It's moving up very quickly, but just getting there slightly too late because the shot of Margin is so perfect.
Serve is over. 8, 9.
I actually think we had a small indication of Su-Jen asking Margin to try to
Yeah.
attack these opportunities a bit more. It was obviously turned away from her, but I think that was his thought.
Yeah. Yeah, because he actually showed frustration at her error there.
He did.
I think it's called out.
I
It's a
challenge.
here.
I would challenge that. Definitely.
Yeon-seong challenges. Back line called out.
I think the Koreans are going to win this challenge. I don't think that one was out. But as you said, we have been wrong so often before, so why not this time?
Oh, well, that shows clearly out, but we've got something that says in.
It's in.
Yeah.
It's called in.
Well, that's very confusing, isn't it? But it clearly showed it landing out.
Out. Out. Out. It's out. Okay. It's out.
Well, yeah, I would call
Serve is
that
over.
out. I think that's what Hawkeye confirmed, but of course the
It's out.
Hawkeye said
was
graphically in, but showed
Serve
the
is
shuttle
over.
landing out.
Yeah.
Well,
10,
it's very
8.
unfortunate that that's happened at this
9.
crucial stage, but that's clearly
Jump.
out. Right decision has been made in the end.
It's taken a little while. I think you're right.
That's
Look
good.
at that.
Serve is over. 9, 10. All.
Down to all square again. 10 all. You know, Jill, I think this is one of these matches that can go to 29 all. You never know.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Interval.
That's a
Game's
beauty.
end.
That's a beauty. What a control. You want to have that in slow motion.
Great reactions. Going to racket to it in the first place, but the control on that
气
level.
势啊，气势，气势。
Sublime.
这点最主要就是咱们枪球到位，知道吧？但他们是顺手，他们徐峥只要一感觉一起就放，就接完。
Now, the body language of Margin, hands on the hips.
I'm not happy.
Court 1, 20
Well,
seconds.
as you keep
Court
saying
1,
to me,
20
sometimes
seconds.
you've just got to admit your opponents have hit a very good shot
Absolutely.
and
you
get
know,
on with it.
I say, you know, congratulations, well done.
Yeah.
Even when I'm coaching sometimes, and you know, my players see that I applaud for what the opponent did, because I
Yeah.
think that was just the best answer. It was beautifully played.
Yeah.
And you know, there's nothing we can do about it. You know,
Yeah.
accept
11,
it.
10.
Get on with it.
Yeah.
Play.
Those are done it.
But it was the
12,
right thing.
10.
It was really a good return.
Now, no eye contact between CHN and Margin.
No, and they were 8-4 up,
That's right.
and now 13-10 down. That's a good return once again. I know the other one went out, but still. Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
So it's over. 11-13.
When you play on Hei-1 in that mixed doubles, you really have to aim for her forehand. She is controlling that backhand defense so well.
That was interesting. Much softer smash.
12-13.
And that variation forcing
Pass the shuttle.
Yeah,
number Hei-1 into error.
yeah. Didn't give her anything to hit.
So exactly an
Nothing
hour.
to work with.
So you still got a cup of tea on 29 all.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
Service over. 14.
But somehow I feel the
12.
Koreans are having the momentum at the moment.
Pass the
They
shuttle.
really play a little bit better.
Yeah.
And obviously all those points in a row and all that, but somehow the body language on the Chinese behalf and all that, it sort of say, okay, it's only 14-12, but possibly a lot more in it. Perfect serve again.
Oh, look at that smash. Aiming towards the left hip of Margin.
12.
She was committed to the forehand defence.
She was.
Ladies, play. Service over. 13-15.
Well, it has been an extraordinary match, hasn't it?
15.
I'm sitting here,
Yeah.
I'm gobsmacked. Good serve by Margin. That's a nice little
Service
surprise in that smash there. Hitting CHN
16.
onto that
14.
forehand side, cross court. That's very unusual.
Yeah.
It was an unusual choice of smash. And he got surprised.
Oh, look at that commitment going forward. Oh! Well, it may have been a bit of a miss hit on the
40.
defence there, but the idea was spot on. But what a net exchange.
I actually think he had got a small laugh here because he didn't believe his luck on that shot.
Four, 18. 14.
It might seem silly, but I think Yeon-seong did the right thing. He played that shot back. Now listen, look at that. This is the winner,
Yeah,
but
bounces
he's playing that one.
on. Yeah. Just in case the umpire didn't spot it.
Yes.
Service over. 15. 18.
Surely they can't do it a second time. They were 14-18 down in the second game as well. CHN and Margin.
Anything is possible in this match, I think. Absolutely anything is possible.
Yeah, that's nice.
Service
Well,
over.
you can't see it, but I can tell you CHN and Margin were
19.
deep in discussion.
15.
Now, what happened there? Who was supposed to go for that?
This one here, this
Yeah.
is the one. Then we will not get the exchange. Look at the eyes there. Look at that. What are you doing? Yeah. Supposed to be yours, why are you not playing it?
Oh, what a serve.
She has served so well,
Yeah.
apart from that one
20,
service mistake,
match point,
which was the
15.
curse of the commentator.
Yeah.
She has served so well. And match point has arrived, 5 in total, 2015.
First time of asking. My goodness me, what a match. What an upset when you think they started in the qualifying event. Yeon-seong and Hae-won beating the former champions and number 2 seeds CHN and Margin in 3
Match
fascinating
won
games.
by Yeon-seong, Yeon-won, 21-19, 20-22, 21-15.
Umpire confirming the score, an hour and 7 minutes for that victory. 21-19, 20-22,
앞에는 다시 앉는단 말이야.
21-15.
근데 네가 앞에 안 하면 이렇게 놀잖아. 뺑 오빠가 들어가면 서는 이거 엄청 쉬운 거지.
Oh, what a great match that was.
Yeah, that was a treat.
And the Koreans through to the quarter-final.
Sorry, semi-final.
Semi-final, goodness me, what's wrong with me today?
Don't worry, I'm here to correct you.
It has been a super day's play, it really has. On quarterfinals a day
Yes.
here at the THAIHOT China Open. We started with men's doubles and the world champions safely through in just 1 minute shy of the hour mark against Kai-Yun and Yoon Kai. Then it was women's doubles and the European champions going down to the 3-time defending champions, Wang Xiaoli and Yu Yang. It was an excellent men's doubles. Women's doubles, well, Wang Xiaoli and Yu Yang won this title for the last 3 years, and European champions simply weren't good enough. They didn't put their opponents under enough pressure. 21-15 the opening game. 21-9 the second. Then Lin Dan in the battle of the left-handers against Sho Sasaki. An hour and 1 minute. 21-18, 26-24. The 5-time winner of this event, Lin Dan. Well, with only 1 seed left in a quarter-final stage, you would bet against him. He's playing well, is Lin Dan. Saina Nehwal, the Olympic bronze medalist, up against Suo Di of China. Well, she looked to be playing a very comfortable game and somehow contrived to go the full distance. 21-13, she won the opening game. Lost the second to 17 and 21-5 in the decider. As we've just seen, what a mixed doubles we've had. The pair that started in the qualifying, Yeon-seong and Hae-won of Korea. Coming back after a poor start, 8-3 down, 11-3 down, in fact, in the opening game to win it in 3 games, an hour and 7 minutes. Well, of course, we will have semi-finals tomorrow, 1 o'clock local time. That's 0500 GMT from Morton Frost and myself. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.